Hey y'all, today I am going to put on another meal in the crock pot. I have a friend that had surgery and I had told her, I said, let me make y'all some supper for tomorrow night. This was yesterday. And she was like, oh my gosh, that'd be great. So I was gonna make them a roast because that's something easy. I can put in the crock pot and then make them some sides or whatever. But I went to the grocery store and believe it or not, they did not have a good looking roast. So I opted for, I don't know if I can pick it up, beef tips instead. So I picked up 2 packs of beef tips, and really they were kind of reasonably priced. I was shocked because they're usually very high. First things first, you know, we got to spray our crock pot down so that it doesn't stick so bad. Anyway, next thing is you're gonna need 2 cups of broth, beef broth. I think that's what I do with the roast, but I'm gonna start off with 1 and see how it looks. Then if I need to add the other, I will, but I got it reserved for right here at the side. And that's about 2 pounds, because I got 2 packages, a little over 2 pounds of beef tips. Anyway, so to this crock pot, I'm adding the beef broth, 1 packet of onion soup mix, ooh, that's dusty like, and a packet of beef stew mix. Just because we like that. I mean, you could do like cream of mushroom, whatever. I think I've done that with something else before, but this is my favorite. This is what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and add that 2nd cup. It'll be fine, because we want lots of gravy for them to put with their rice, because I'm gonna make beef tips and rice. Get my whisk, and let's just whisk this together. And all that you're gonna need to do with your meat is put a little onion powder and garlic powder, because this gravy is gonna be salty enough. You're not gonna need to add extra salt. I mean, unless you want to, you do whatever. But anyway, that's what 1 packet looks like. And here's the other pack. Anyway, and you know, I bought these yesterday. I don't even know. Some of them look marbly and some of them don't. Let's hope and pray they're tender. Anyway, so I'm gonna cover them all with, can you see? Garlic powder and onion powder. On both sides. And I'm gonna cook them in the crock pot for like 5 to 6 hours, depending. It may not take that long. I'm gonna do the other side. All right, so I'm gonna get them all in the crock pot. I take my tongs and just kind of, I don't know, press them down in the juice a little bit just to make sure they get covered, not covered, but just a little bit partially into the juice. Now, let's set the crock pot on high for 4 to 5 hours. We're gonna try that. Or actually, maybe 6, but I'm gonna check them at 5. Okay, so I ended up cooking this on low. Excuse me, I thought it was on low, but it was on high for about 4.5 to 5 hours, something like that. It's very tender. I've got some rice and some cabbage, and I have another video on my cabbage. And I was actually gonna make my gravy a little thicker, but I couldn't find my cornstarch. Nice, huh? There we go, look how delicious. Ooh, let me get the fork. There we go. Very good.